Hey, what's up, everybody? I haven't made a video for a long time. Um, yeah, it's just been busy. Summertime now. Been busy and other stuff too. But I know I should have made a video a long time about this. Um, I have all these ideas, all these things that I think of. But if I had money or whatever, that that happened or whatever. Anyways, if I had more money, I mean. But anyways, it's about making movement units and stuff like that. Unity. Um, but anyways, I did say that it would be smart for the government to let Vibes Cartel free, and then they would have them under, like underneath, like under them, like he'd be under them kind of thing, which he's not right now, but you don't know. But right, and then they can make millions of money off of him, take a percentage from him when he does his shows and stuff like that, because he's one of the biggest artists, reggae artists is out there. One of the biggest artists is out there too. Um, but that didn't happen. But maybe they are doing it with him right now because I haven't watched all his interviews before, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. But he's coming out hard right now about who he is in his music and how people should be raising their own kids and don't be following him. I know he sings in some of his songs and stuff like that, but like even when he first came out, and he's walking to the car, he said, "Yo, you know, youths or people, uh, stay out of trouble" or something like that. You know what I mean? So obviously being inside for so long, he's taken a different look out of in life and stuff like that. And I guess he realizes the influence he has on people. But he's a human being, as he's saying. You should um, accept your own actions. Take ownership of your own actions. Just because I'm gonna hear somebody talking about driving these fancy cars doesn't mean I'm gonna go put myself in debt to buy these fancy cars. So yeah, like um, it's something that's been repeated so many times, but it's like, why are your kids looking up to me? Why are your kids trying to be like me for your, you know what I mean? Like, you need to teach your kids, which is true. Like, that's just a superhero. They're not real, or all that makeup, or all that bling bling. You know what I mean? Like, that's them. That's not you. So, anyways, just gonna play a little part what he says, and as I said, I find it really interesting.
I mean, I always tell people, say, if you are looking for artists to raise your kids, you have already lost as a parent. What kind of parenting skill you have? That's the want a man to bleach out and foot a tattoo and tell the girl them to skin out and suck this and suck that. And the man they want to raise the picnic, sir? And the man they want to raise the picnic, miss? Really? That's something I tell you, say the people them have a narrow-minded view of how things should be. Raise your own child, people. You know what I mean? It is what it is. A president can't raise me pick to them. None of them not firing a gun. I would have stretched me and from through the prison gun and then. You understand? You see, my daughter graduated from Woolman's with the with diploma and them thing that she got college. Mm-hmm. She had the sixth farm now. So we can't stay there talk about cartel, a gunman and cartel, and this and cartel and that. Just notice how my picking them raise. And then I hype me and hype and show off. No, you're raising something, but get out my father raised me good. I just need choose an alternate lives.
All right, so yeah, there it goes right there. Um, but correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like he's, as I said, could be working for the government, like not in a bad way, but realizes his influence. Either two things: he realizes his big influence, and he wants to influence the people in a positive way, more spiritual way, more think for yourself. Go out there, do the right thing, or it's part of his release thing with the government where he has to push the positive role model kind of thing. So I know, I guess time will tell, but either way, it's great that he's out. He's free. Hopefully, he comes with some nice tracks. Um his creative tracks, like the creative dancing ones, the feel good ones. Like, there's enough of them. Summertime. Um What's that one called? Move your body like you're somebody in my life. Uh, in my life. Yeah, that one. What is that? I forgot what it's called, but coloring, not coloring book. Coloring book is okay, but anyways, like tracks like that. Hopefully, like you might stay off of the gunman track them for a little bit. Who knows? But I just want to spit my little two pieces. I'm gonna try to make more videos more often. It's just time consuming, as obviously. I do have a full time job plus kids and stuff like that. But anyways, as I said, you know, I hate when people say that, oh, you're supposed to be a role model. No, I'm not, like not me. I mean, like celebrities and stuff like that. No, that's what their parents are for. Your parents are supposed to teach you right and teach you wrong. You know what I mean? Especially you teach kids everything else, right? Try to discipline them, right? You want them to be around a certain crowd, not this crowd, not that crowd. So it's the same thing. Like you can watch a movie, but you have to act it out. You know what I mean? And it's up to you to realize that. Um, and it's funny that he said that because I grew up around dance hall, and I remember like back in the days, like the '80s, not '80s, sorry, '90s, '90s, 2000s, but the '90s when Bounty and Beanie were clashing at Simsima and Look Into My Eyes, tracks like that when they're clashing. And my brother was a DJ, so I'd get all the tracks and get to hear them and scare them crew when they first started out and stuff like that. So Ghost, Sizzla, Heratadla, Buccaneer. So anyways, yeah. So like Red Rat was around too, but lots of man, Buju Banton, obviously. I'm just trying to name it like the little, like the not little guys, but if you're a real roots man, you understand it. But anyways, yeah, and I remember one track Beanie Man said, when he's clashing with Bounty, this was like years later after their clash, I believe, like after they've been going back and forth. But he had said in one of his tracks, this is just a lyrical war, like that's all it is. So, um, but then people still want to go out there and do it physically, which is nonsense. But which was good for the reggae artists too, right? That's just lyrical, or you know what I mean, for the most part. But yeah, you just got to be responsible for your own actions, and don't really look up to anybody. Look up to yourself. Look up to your parents. Your parents are the ones, especially if they're good parents too, right? Your parents are the ones you look up to, the ones you get your advice from, not your friends, because your friends are your same age and they're going through the same thing you're going through, especially when you're younger. Sometimes friends are just jealous, so they'll lead you the wrong ways. But if your parents truly love you, your parents are one people that will never stray you away. They'll always look for your best interests and guide you in the right way. Anyways, that's it for today. As I said, it seems like he's doing like more positive vibes, more positive, trying to get a more positive message out there, which is good. And yeah, that's it for today, man. Just be safe. All right.